Number 3, our third creative project, where we are going to create professional headshots using a program called Galaxy.ai. The link is in the description below, and that'll bring you to the main dashboard. Now, if you don't have an account with Galaxy.ai, go ahead and create a free account. You do get some credits to play around with. However, to generate headshots, because it requires so much more processing power to train this particular model, it's going to require a lot more credits. So to train the model, and you only have to do that once, unless you have a couple of models that you want to train. To train a model is 1.5 million credits. Galaxy.ai gives you 15 million credits per month, and depending on how you use those, if you use them for just images or blog posts or articles, things like that, that should sustain you through the month. But if you like to create a lot of videos or train a lot of AI models, then you could potentially blow through those fairly quickly. So I do subscribe. I do have enough credits to do this. As you see down here, I actually have 86 million credits that I could use because I paid for a little bit more, because I use this tool for many reasons. And when I say many reasons, I mean many reasons. There are 2,700 AI tools all within this platform. Now, if you look over here, it has an AI generator, AI video generator, talking photos. Here's the headshot generator right here. So you can click on that. AI photo studio, we're going to talk about real quick because that is a part of the headshot generation. But right now we're going to focus on generating headshots. Okay, so there are a couple of ways to train this model. You can go to AI photo studio or go right to headshot generator. I actually trained the model in photo studio, and this is tied into headshot generator and vice versa. So if you see here, I actually trained 2 models. I have my JP and then I have a headshot down here. But let me just go back and show you. Here's the headshot generator, and you can do it right from here also. See, I have the 2 models. All right. So right here, it says browse files. And then you would either drop the files there. Lots of ways to just drag and drop your files. It'll take images from your social media accounts. So let's see here. Now, I'm not going to go ahead and train another model. It does take about 20 to 40 minutes to complete the model or to train the model, but once it's done, it only takes a few seconds to generate your images. So it's going to take a little bit of time to get this set up, but once it's set, you can set it and forget it, and then you can create your images. So click on browse files, drop files here, or I just clicked on that because I'm going to go to my profile. Let me go to my video assets, and then I'm just going to show you what happens if I upload just one. Okay, so here we go. I uploaded 1 file. It says you chose 1. At least 5 images are required. So yes, you can train your model right from your headshot generator. Let me just show you the photo studio, AI photo studio. And this is pretty awesome too. So select your custom model, which I already trained mine. But if you click train your model here, then there are some more parameters that you can enter. You can name it, subject type, man, woman, product, style, whatever you're doing. Okay. And samples here is where you would drag and drop your files or grab from another device. So that's that. But we're going to head right back to headshot generator. And then you would select the model after they're trained. Again, it's going to take about 20 to 40 minutes. I want to set the expectations right up front that it is going to take time. So don't get frustrated if they don't generate right away. Okay, so generate, and here we go. You choose your model, and then you get your headshots. Okay, but let me show you the headshots that I generated. And all of your previous generations are going to be underneath your models. So here we go. I'm going to view my generated images. And all right, so it generated about 30 of them, and I did it again. So I have like 60 headshots, maybe even more in here. But I thought it did a really amazing job. And some of them don't look like me, but I think those are I think the reason is because of some of the images that I uploaded, and I'm going to talk about that in a second. There's a right way to do it and there's a wrong way to do it. So stick with me. I'm going to tell you how not to do it. And it generated images with all different types of backgrounds too, which I love. So I generated these in the photo studio, and I asked it to generate a profile picture of me with a yellow Ferrari behind me, and that's what it did in my photo studio. So I thought that was pretty awesome. And a lot of these were just random backgrounds that they added, but that's what I like about the photo studio. So you are only limited by your imagination, okay? So let's go on the bottom, and then you can just read up on what works and what doesn't work. So again, upload your photos, it trains your model, and then you get your headshots. It really is that easy. Let's come down here though. Frequently asked questions. All right, what makes a good input? The best input photos are well lit with natural lighting, taken against simple backgrounds, shows your face clearly. So just follow these instructions and you will generate amazing headshots. Okay, here's what to avoid. Heavy filters or editing, extreme angles or poses, photos where you're far from the camera, group shots, that's not good. Heavy makeup or unusual hairstyles, busy or distracting backgrounds, poor lighting conditions, sunglasses or accessories that cover your face. And then this just says you can use your smartphone. So if you follow these parameters and follow these instructions, you will generate amazing headshots. And if you don't mind, after you generate your headshot, if you could send me your headshot, I would love to see it. All right, we are done with this. We are on to our next creative project.